everyone, welcome to our channel 3D Super Kids. So I have been posting magic show videos in our channel. We have posted 5 videos till now. Now I am going to be revealing the tricks of all the magic shows one by one. So today I am going to show you the trick for magic show number 1. So please do check out my magic show number 1 video in the so I have shared the link in the comment section below of the magic show 1 video. So please do check out the video, and now let's learn this trick. So first you can make the spectator shuffle the deck completely. It can be completely shuffled, and it's a impromptu and a self-working card trick. So after the spectator is done shuffling, you have to get 27 cards. So there's 2 ways. You can rather select any random 27 cards from the top, or you can make the spectator choose 27 cards. So for the trick, it will be more effective when the spectator chooses 27 cards. So for now, I am going to be just taking the top 27 cards, okay? Okay, so for this card trick, you need 27 cards. If you don't have 27 cards, this card trick will not work. It doesn't matter whichever type of cards they are, you need 27 different cards. It should be different. Okay, so now let's start. First, you make the spectator choose any card. So you can just spread the cards out and then make them touch the back of any card. So imagine they touch the back of this card. So in the real trick, you don't want to see the card. So for the tutorial, let's just see the card, okay, together. So the card is 5 of spades. So just remember this card is a 5 of spades. Then the spectator can keep it anywhere in the deck, doesn't matter. And you can shuffle the deck completely. There's no force, there's no control at all. You have to just shuffle the deck, and it doesn't matter wherever it is, just shuffle and done. Okay, now what you have to do is make this deck into 3 piles. So if you're starting from left to right, then all the time you should do left to right. If you do right to left, then you have to continue doing right to left all the time. So see, like you have to do like this. If you do like in this pattern, then you have to do the same pattern continuously till the cards are complete. So I'm dealing the cards down. So what you have to do is just deal the cards, and after you're done, just square up all the piles and then make the spectator choose anyone. So imagine they choose this deck. So you have to just make them check if their card is there. So our card is the 5 spades. So let's take a look together. So it looks like, yeah, the card's not there. So if the card is not in this pile, then you have to make them choose any other pile. So if they choose this pile, let's check if it's there. Yes, it's there. Okay, it's in this pile. So if they say yes, the pile in which their card is there, it should be on top of the other 2. So this is their pile. This is the pile in which their card was selected. You place it on top of one card, and you take the rest of the cards and place it on top of the other. So you have basically just put the card with their pile on top. So now you have to do it again, but you have to put the cards in the same pattern like this. So after you're done, you have to do the same thing. You have to make them choose a pile. Imagine they choose this pile. Let's see if it's there. Okay, it's there. The 5 spades is there. So you have to just close and then keep this on top of any of the pile. Imagine this, and then take this and put this on top. So the pile in which their card is there is on top. You have to do this one last time. After you're done, square up the piles and make them check again. Let's check if it's there in this pile. Okay, it's there in this pile. Now you close up, then put it on top and take the whole deck and put it on top. So now, after you have reached this position, doing that 3 times, the card, your spectator's card is going to be 7th card from the top, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our card has 5 spades, right? It will be in the 7th position. But in the trick, you don't want to show the card. In the trick, you don't know the card, but you only know the position of the card. Now you have to just end the trick by just making crosses like this. So you have to always keep track of their card. You know that their card is 7th, but you don't know the value of the card. So it doesn't matter about the value, just remember their position of the card. Okay, so you have to make them into cross. While you're putting the cards in a plus mark, you have to keep track of the spectator's card. Okay, so this you are doing it in your mind. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now you know that this is their card because it's the 7th card from the top. So you're not going to count the cards in your mind. No, you're going to count the cards in your mind and you're not supposed to say it out loudly. Okay? So now you know that this is their card, but you're not going to flip it over. Then you start putting cards in a cross, just like this. Okay? After you're done, you have to just say, okay, so we have done this, so we'll just get rid of these cards. So, when you get rid of these cards, it looks like you are almost getting rid of 3/4 of the deck. And it might be like, what if the spectator's card is in that? But it's not. Only the magician knows that this is their card. Nobody else knows. So now what you're going to do is something called magician's force. Okay. So while you're doing this, you have to do this. First, you ask them, which side do you choose? You choose this side or this side. So if they say this side, you say, okay, let's eliminate these cards and use these. If they say this side, then you say, okay, let's keep these cards and eliminate these cards. That just means that you're keeping this pile safe because your spectator's card is right here. So anyhow, any option they choose, you're going to eliminate this side. So you're going to just eliminate these cards and then keep it aside. Now what you're going to ask is this side or this side. If they choose this side, then you say we keep this and eliminate these. If they say this side, then let's eliminate these cards. So that just means you are keeping their spectator's cards still in the bench. So now you eliminate these cards. Okay. Now you have to just make them into 4. Just keep track. This is their card because you kept track. You just start putting cards in 4. Okay. Now after this is done, you have to just make them put their 2 hands on any 2 cards. If they put their hand on the spectator on their chosen card and any other card, then you say, okay, let's keep the 2 cards and eliminate the other 2 cards. If they keep the palms on the cards in which the cards are not their spectator's selection, then you say, okay, let's eliminate the cards which you have selected. That means you are just keeping their card safe. So you have to just always keep track of this or else the trick might go wrong. So imagine they touch these 2, it is the spectator's cards. So you say, okay, let's keep these cards and eliminate these 2 cards. So now you have just end up with 2 cards and you know this is their card. You do the same thing. You say this or this. Imagine they choose this, then they say, okay, you have selected this and let's eliminate this card. So now you have just ended the trick and now you say with more effect. If you say something, it puts more effect. Like you say, you chose the cards, you chose which card to eliminate, which card to not, and you somehow landed upon your own card. So doing this will make them freak out and they will get what? And then you will get and and you will get so many like reactions which will be so incredible. And this is one of my all-time favorite card tricks. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to our channel 3D Super Kids. Thank you.